Look at Widow, right? Let's see what Widow does here. You can't make it up. You actually can't make it up. Right, forget it. Forget Widow. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to OverAnalzyed, our awesome Overwatch community coaching series. And if you want to appear on this show, then go to unitlost.com/overanalyzed and send in replay codes, YouTube video clips, and be as descriptive as you can as to why you need coaching. Just basically say what your problem is and how you think you need helping and all of that stuff. Just tell them what your problem is, and that generally works out better, which will be awesome. Remember as well, we get hundreds and hundreds of these sent in a day, which is insane, I know. But keep sending them in, guys, because when the game updates, we literally lose the entire backlog. And then just keep sending them in. If you had another game, just keep trying, right? Every week, send one in. It's going to be beautiful. All right, then. The other thing I want to do at the start of this video is announce a potential new series. Now, there is a new link in the video description. It's right at the top. If you guys click on that, it will take you through to the Overwatch's Got Talent form page. Now, what you do here is you can submit your best Overwatch plays or your crazy Overwatch plays. And what I'm going to do is make sort of like a montage video of me like rating the plays, and we'll work out the top 10 or maybe top 20 plays or whatever a week. Probably top 10 we'll do. And we'll just see what you guys have been doing. Because I know there's series out there which do like, I don't know, look at top streamers or look at professional players and whatever. But I want to know what you guys are doing, because I bet you guys have got some crazy stuff. Now, I'm not looking for like ultra top 500. I've killed everybody on the best. Just any crazy moment which happens in your game. I want to see it, and then I'm going to rate it, and then maybe we can do something for the winner. But go to the link in the video description below and send in some stuff. Also, comment on this video if you think this is a good idea, because I've sort of been racking my brains for the last couple of days, trying to come up with some new content ideas just to keep Overwatch fresh. OverAnalzyed is great. Guess the Rank is great. But yeah, maybe we can do some other stuff as well. So this Overwatch's Got Talent could be absolutely awesome. Anyway, let's get stuck into today's video. Now, we're going to King's Row, and this is a Reinhardt player. Now, this has been heavily requested. People saying, Sty, do a Rein. I'm like, okay, we're going to do it. I'll do a Reinhardt. Don't you worry, guys. Now, what caught my eyes with this one is it's a gold Reinhardt. So this is slap bang in the middle of the, ladder, right? This is average, competitive, average Reinhardt player. Hello, Mundata, hello. So there should be a lot of issues we can fix. But the thing which caught my eye with this is the player says, I am a tank main who I have dropped from 2,250 to 1,750, which is not great. However, I then climb back up to 2,250. So this player has got their rank back, which is great, but now they need to push on to the next level. And here's the kicker. They have got friends that they like to play with, and their friends are high plat and diamond. The problem is, though, and these friends are not in this game, the problem is, though, they feel like they're being carried by their friends, and they don't like that, and they want to get better at the game. So we're going to really try and help this player today, because I think there's going to be loads of stuff. Like, there'll just be loads of stuff. So it's Blaze we're looking at. And he is, of course, the red Reinhardt. So there's going to be loads of stuff here to look at. I mean, team comp-wise, I'm not really too fussed. This is gold. I don't mean that with any disrespect. There's just going to be so many mistakes you're making as a player, which we can iron out, and it's just going to make you better. I can already see through the spawn door, there is a mine on the ground. Yeah, so we know that's there, so we need to not take damage from that. And leave the spawn door with our barrier up at least, and at least tell our team. Which, I'm not going to talk too much about this in this video, like I said, with team comp and that. Let's just get rid of this countdown. It's so annoying. Put your barrier up, barrier up, barrier up. Or just take the damage from it. Why? Why? You're looking through the door. I seen it. You must have seen that. You know there's a concussion mine there. Pay more attention. But we're not going to pay too much attention to what's going on with team comps. We do have the better tank line up here because we have got the Zarya, which means we've got the Brawl tank comp, which means that she should be bubbling you and you're protected. You can do whatever you like. Now, higher levels of play, you would be talking to your Zarya. Zarya, if you've got bubble, and when she's got it, yeah, you know you can be a bit crazy, right? I don't expect that at gold. I expect that at Masters and above. Frankly, I don't care. It's not even worth going into your head in gold. What you need to do is work out the basics, right? And that's what we're going to be focusing on in this video. All right, then. So we've got our barrier deployed. I mean, Hammond. So that's a bad bubble, whatever. Be expected. They do have a Junkrat and they've got a Pharah, so there's a ton of spam damage. We do need to push through the choke. So first things first, I like it. You're not just standing in the choke. That's great. I was expecting you to just be stuck there and get destroyed. There's a Junkrat in the hotel. This is a bit of a problem. Okay, yeah, we come back with a bit of protection. I like it. Use the statue. Move around the statue is great. This Reinhardt is getting a bit aggro. He's charging. We counter-charge this guy. We did counter-charge him. This is great. So what I've seen so far is pretty good. Use the immortality field. It's been destroyed. We're going back in for seconds. We've got a bubble. Okay. So one of the things which is good, that's actually really nice there. That's actually insane. So this Reinhardt is mental, right? He actually has highlighted what you should not do on a defense. Why did he rush in there? You see, all of Reinhardt play, right? It's about protecting your team with your barrier and knowing where you should be. It's heavily positional based, right? It can be frustrating at times because if your team don't do anything, then you, even if you're doing the absolute, like, you're having the best performance ever, you're still going to lose, right? Because your team need to do something. But all you're there to do is capture space to allow your DPS to do stuff, and your supports allow you to go and capture the space by keeping you alive, basically, right? And hopefully your DPS kill people in between that. This Reinhardt is playing like an absolute bot because what he has done is decided to forget his team and rush into this. He's literally tried to 1v6 your team. Well, at least, 1v6 because Batista's up there. It's madness, right? Because now his team are totally exposed, right? And this is it. That's the end of that point. They lose this point now. You just walk in. You as the Reinhardt, you go, right? Because we've destroyed their main tank. It's dead simple. Get in there and smash them. You don't need to barrier. We don't need to shield. We just go in. We don't need to mess around with shields. We don't need to be on the point shielding. We go in and we do damage. Like, what are we doing here? Kill that Junkrat. Just smash his brains out. Love it. That's all you got to do, right? That was the go. That was the signal that Reinhardt fed his brains out, and now we go. Now, this is where it becomes about Reinhardt mind games. We know this guy is ultra aggressive, and that's the case for most of these gold Reinhardts and plat Reinhardts and diamond Reinhardts. They're way too aggressive. Now, I always say it's easy to be more aggressive and then be less aggressive and teach yourself to be less aggressive. The thing is, you've got to find the little gaps in the play of the enemy Reinhardt and then just destroy him. We've already destroyed him because he went crazy and he went deep. What the hell is he doing? If he does it again, then we know we can completely, and I mean completely, abuse that. Now, one thing here is, again, talking about positioning. What is this position? When you cap this point, your team push forward. Look at this. Look how spread our team is, right? I don't know what our Moira is doing. Probably thinks they're DPS with this insane, terribly bad coalescence. This isn't great. But like I said, players will make mistakes. Don't worry about that. You should be up here, though. Like, you should be on the front line. Like, look at this fight breaking out here. What are we doing? We're the main tank. Well, Moira's dead. I mean, that was to be expected. Azaria is like, I don't know what she's doing. Tickling the Ryan. What is going What is going on up there? Yeah, we're dead now. We're dead. Oh, Lord. We're dead. Oh, look, Winston. Yeah, so... You should have pushed forward, right? And you didn't. And your team was just super split, right? And yeah, you're not there to push the payload. A support can push it. The Junkrat was pushing it, whatever. You should be going forward. Okay. This is bad news bears for us, but it doesn't matter because they've just used Earth Shatter. So as the Reinhardt, we are now processing this information and we're thinking, we're not going to go in there now. We're just going to bring up our barrier and move out. It doesn't matter about Flex and Marcel. They're dead. We don't care. They're gone, right? We now, though, have an Earth Shatter advantage. Instead, we go forward into a lost fight, feed our brains out and die, and give them more ultimate charge. So this is mental. Let's take a look at the ult percentage. Look at their Reinhardt. He's got 28%, right? He wouldn't have that if we didn't go forward because he just beat on us with his axe for God knows how long. But the thing is now, we know we've got Earth Shatter available, so we are looking to use this when he drops his barrier. Now, Fire Strike we haven't spoke about too much. Fire Strikes have been okay so far. I'm not really worried. But look who is worried, right? This Reinhardt is worried. He knows what you're going to do, but you are telegraphing the crap out of this. We're rushing into him. It's like, I'm going to Earth Shatter, guys. It's telegraphed. A better Reinhardt player would have stopped you doing that. This still might be okay. We are super low, though. Oh, actually, I think we're screwed, but that... Oh, no, we should, don't go into the Reaper. Don't go into the Reaper. Thank you, Moira. Thank you, Moira. Moira's gone from feeding the brains out to just saving the day. Okay, we shouldn't have Fire Strike there, really, should we? We should have Fire Strike when we got around the corner. But whatever. Okay, so talk about... Well, we're going to talk about taking and controlling space. Let's see what you do here. because you should be, yeah, you're kind of okay. I like this. This position's fine. We can play from this position. We've got to be careful of Hog and his hook. Yeah, so we've got a few problems here, haven't we? Even though we could play from this position, we're dead because there's no way we can get... There's just no way they can bubble us here. And we're so over... Like, how can I phrase this? Because I've said it's a good position, and it is a good position. But it was a good position. That's, I think, the best way to explain this, right? Let's go from your perspective here. Because what was a good position quickly turned into a bad position. And I think I was making the comment from, hey, yeah, this is a nice place to play, but it doesn't take into account like where your team is. So we're pushing forward here. This is fine. We're going to start using this here. Decent fire strike again, whatever. We're chilling. Their enemies nearly, their Reinhardt's nearly got the shot, whatever. Taking a few hits. We've got our barrier back up. Okay, we did get saved because Batiste dropped down Immortality Field. Pretty good. And then we get hit with that. Okay. We could have blocked that, but I mean, it's always a really difficult one with Reinhardt Earth Shatter because it's okay me saying, oh yeah, you should have expected it, because I've just broke down all the additional damage the Reinhardt was doing, especially when we pushed into him when he used his last shatter, and then he started wailing on us, he was bashing on our team and all this stuff. So you just kind of get a feel for it the more you play the character. We are a player up here, but you need to get back in there quick. Nice. But what's happened, and this is like a concept you might see spoken about, I think, well, at least when I was in and around watching professional scrims and stuff, they would speak about this. But it's the idea of having desynced shatters. Now, this becomes really, like, it's really, really good if you can keep the momentum on your side. So now we've got Reinhardt shatter momentum. And what we're looking to do is smash the enemy team. It's 1-for-1 here. Well, actually, it's 2-for-1. So we are winning this fight. So we can be really aggressive. Let's watch what you do here because, yeah. Nice counter charge by their Rein. Probably good enough. We've probably done enough there. That was fine. So what I liked, what you did there, is you walked through his barrier and just shattered. That's fine. Because think of it this way, right? You don't want him to block it. What's the best way to stop him blocking it? Just walk past him. Now, there is a window of opportunity when Reinhardt goes for an Earth Shatter. When you're... not an Earth Shatter, sorry. A Fire Strike. Let's just let this play. So, if he's going for Fire Strike and you see the animation start, Earth Shatter. Because there's no way he can block it, right? That's a nice little trick, and you can use this to just abuse Reinhardt players way into Masters. Like, they'll do it in Masters as well. They'll just, like... They're feeding and they don't realize they are. So here we need to talk about positioning, right? I'm not too happy using the front of this payload, right? Because think of it this way, right? This Reinhardt, what does he want to do? He would love to short-range charge you into a wall. Now, this is a mobile wall, and we're standing... Well, we were standing in front of it. Never do that. Let the payload go in front, and you should be in this position. Like, from behind the payload. Much safer position, and it makes them have to come to us, right? Because we're pushing the payload. Yeah, they're going to contest it, and then we can start working around the payload. But this position, it's not ideal. Yeah, so backing up now is great. Block it. Just block it. Okay, good. So, nice block. So there's a thing we need to talk about with the Reaper. So Reaper, the way you stop Reaper is you put your shield into him or you instantly charge him, right? That's all you can do. You don't ever want to melee him. Your shield is only going to protect people behind you, but it is the fastest destroyer of a shield in the game, that thing. It does so much damage, it will just rip your shield down super quick. So when that happens, charge, right? Barrier, charge. Barrier, charge. If you're feeling jazzy, super charge into him, right? That's all you can do. Never, ever melee it. So you kind of played that okay. Nice counter charge again. So you are showing me, like, I'm loving these little bits of... You're great on the counter charge. We are outplaying this Reinhardt. We can get super aggressive here. Be careful of the cheesy hook from Hog. Fine. Don't mind it. Nicely wasted his ulti. Go, we can go on this guy. Go on him. Go on the Hanzo. So we could have been a bit more aggressive there and pushed into the Hanzo and killed him. I think he's dead anyway. Okay, right, so think about what we're doing here now, right? The payload's getting pushed in. We've got all the momentum here. We want to get rid of this Reinhardt, yeah? They're going to be coming through the... well, it looks like they're going through this door, maybe. Maybe they're going to come through the other door. But these guys are so far away. We don't care about them. I know you can't see them in the game, but we know they've been killed, so they're not there. We just smash this Reinhardt. We go at him. Charge. Great block on the Riptire. Great. Shatter him. Awesome. Excellent. Great charge. This is great play. I really like this. There's not much more you can do here. to give your team a chance of winning, right? It would be nice to get into the immortality field. Excellent. I'll take that charge. So I always like cross-sectional charges, which you seem to be doing quite a lot. So this is just the case of just swing, swing, swing. Great. So the end of that play there was really good, right? That's way better than gold. That is really good. Really, really good. So when we talk about cross-sectional charges, right? I'm not even sure if that's the right terminology. I just like to say it because it makes me sound clever. Just the man with his leak thing and diva. Yeah, like, so I guess just to show you here, right? I like charges when they're like across short areas. So if you were here, like charge into here, boom, I like it, right? You're here, charge into there, boom, I like it. These sort of like little cross-section charges. You're having a fight here, we turn, boom, little charge. I love it. What I don't like is YOLO Reinhardt standing there going, I'm going to charge. Yeah, I'm charging in. Look at me, mommy. Oh, that's rude. I'm charging in. Look what I've done. And then you're dead. It's like, no, don't do that because it's so predictable. You are so vulnerable when you charge, right? And I think you understand that as a player, which is awesome. So at this moment in time, right, there's been a few errors, right? A few positional errors, a few sort of like, we're getting a little bit too aggressive. Like I said, that's fine. We can rein that in. This is going to be crucial, though, because what I don't want you to do is the same ridiculous mistake there Reinhardt did, which caused the other team to lose the point. And it absolutely wasn't that Reinhardt there. If he didn't push forward, then your team would not have lost. They would not have lost that point. Right, so we're going for a fire strike into the door, which... Okay. Do we need to be here, though? So the answer to that is no. So what we do with this is most of the time, teams come this way around the buzz. We literally stand here, right? And we fire strike straight through there. We don't do what you just did because now you're exposed, right? I know this sounds crazy, but Anna could sleep you or something. Like, there's a lot of things which could happen. So just don't do that. Just do it from here. It's safer. Think safer, play better, play smarter. Get the value. It's all about the value, right? All right, so now they've got a Widow, so we've got a problem here. We don't want to be this far forward. This is actually brain dead because the Widow, we're not giving any protection. So let's see when you bring your barrier out. Excellent, excellent. So look where we are, right? Let's go. Where are you, Widow? Widow! There you are. Look at Widow, right? Let's see what Widow does here. You can't make it up. You actually can't make it up. Right, forget it. Forget Widow. Right, forget it. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, God. I'm trying to collect my thoughts. Right, listen. I don't want you holding the choke here, right? Only hold here if we've got a Mei, right? And even then, whatever. Just hold standard. Hold here, right? Let them come in. It's fine. Whatever. It's cool. Because they've got a Widow. Well, they did. The Widow's gone. But if they still had the Widow, right? Here is better because we can deploy our barrier. And even when the Widow takes up the position on top of the cinema, we've still got, like, barrier protection to our back line. Also, Ash... What the hell has happened to Ash? She's got 1 HP. Does Ash actually have 1 HP? 7 HP. Okay. All right, so we've lost Anna. So this now, like, we're just dead. We've just died. You're holding too far forward. They've spammed the crap out of us. Farah's killed everybody. We've got no support. We need to back off. We're not backing off. We're getting the health pack because, of course, that matters. And we're just going to, like, go back into them and try and take them on. We're 1 HP. A barrier is going to go. We're going to die. The point's going to get lost. We should have backed up earlier. Although Ash is killing quite a lot of people. We might be able to get a shatter here. So all the win condition here is through this brain deadness, right? We just want to try and shatter them. They don't have a Rein now, so we should be able to get a pretty much free shatter. Our healers are working on overdrive here. Okay, we've got shatter. Just the win condition. We don't need to shatter him. That's fine. We don't shatter the back line. We could go through the barrier, but we're fine, right? Oh, no. You were looking for a big boy shatter. Don't die here. That's how I'm going to leave. Back up. Reinhardt's like mad dogs. They're like, I want to go. He's like, come back. They got him on the lead. Come back here. Naughty boy. Just play this corner. First time we're going to talk about win conditions in this Overanalyzed as well. What's our win condition here? Shatter them. That's it. We just shatter them. It's beautiful. How do we shatter them? Avoid a barrier. It's beautiful. So we just chill here. It's fine. We don't need to get aggressive on them. If they want to mess around here, it's great. It's fine. We still don't need to shatter this just yet. We can now, though. I'll give that shatter a 7. Now, I would have targeted the Mercy in the shatter. So, your shatter there was fine. You still got a good value from it. Remember, shatter's been nerfed as well. I don't know why Blizzard have done that to it. Just give us the old one back, Blizz. It's terrible what you've done. You should have just shattered the Mercy, then just killed her, to be honest. Like, she's down on the ground. We can wipe her out and win that fight. What? Is she nano boosted? Okay. I was like, what? How did that kill us from that range? Okay. All right, whatever. Okay, whatever. You were okay there. You were okay. The start of it, though, was... I didn't like the fact you were playing in that initial choke. We didn't really have the support to do that. If we had a Mei, then sure, we could have done it because we're just looking to cut them off and charge them, and that's great. When they had the Widow, we should have straight away realized that. And are we actually holding this? Is our team actually insane? Our team are insane! They're insane! Our team are insane! I forgot what I was saying as well, but whatever. Good stuff, team. Good stuff. Anyway, oh yeah, with the fire striking the Pharah. What I was saying is, as soon as we seen the Widow, we should have backed off straight away from that choke. We didn't know. We stayed there, brain dead, brain numb, smooth brain, just losing it, right? It was lucky we held that, right? You've got to make faster decisions and read what's going on in the game. You know what? This is going to sound mental. It's going to sound friggin' mental, but I'm going to say it. I think Reinhardt is very similar to Mercy because you need to know what's going on everywhere and then make decisions. And the decision is where is your, like, where you should be, your placement. It's beautiful. Whereas other tanks, generally like a bit more forgiving. Okay, we could do with a nano. We got a nano, yeah. So the reason for the nano there was just to keep us alive, so well played. We've almost got another... We could push them. Junkrat in the back... Oh, no, this is unlucky. That Junkrat in the back line. Okay, we're backing off. I like it. Another Justice. That's actually okay. Just keep backing off. Keep backing off. Because this is still recontestable, what we need healing. So go and get the health pack. Actually, look, it's so close to contested. That's actually unlucky. That's actually unlucky. That was so close. You were between a rock and a hard place there. So here, right, think about what we've got here. So we're very far forward here. We can engage them if we like. However, it's actually much safer for us to engage as they come through here. Now, there is one sort of, I guess, spanner that could be thrown in the works, and it is Pharah. No, Ash is up here. But Pharah, she could abuse us from above, right? So Farah's up here. She's firing down into us. Okay, we've got 2 hit scan with Batiste and Ash that could potentially apply some pressure to get rid of her, which could be beautiful. But yeah, like here, we really, I don't really want to see your team go into the enemy here. Come on, Zarya, back up. The thing with Reinhardt as well is your team will often react to where you are. Like, we can save her as well if she gets low. Yeah, so this is where we play from. We just let that payload move. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We don't want to take a lot of spam damage. In fact, we need to talk about this. We're going to talk about this, right? So this is spam damage, and this is one of the differentiators between, like, I would say a good gold to diamond Reinhardt and a really good, like, master to low GM and then above Reinhardt. The higher rated Reinhardts will intentionally take damage to give their supports ultimate charge. What you tend to see at this level of the game is always prioritizing barrier to the point of barrier taking damage, which is not really helping anything. In fact, it's helping the enemy team because it's lowering the HP of your barrier. Whereas if you just take damage on your body when you know you can't die, now this is a very risky thing to coach because it's something that you have to just be aware of. And it's like, okay, I know I can take damage now and I won't die. If you know that, take it on your body, give some ultimate charge back to your support. It's a nice play. Now, higher rated Rhines do that. Lower rated tend to be more focused on the barrier play. But it's a difficult thing to coach, but it's something you need to be aware of when you do become better at the game. you'll see these little windows of like, hey, can I actually maybe just take damage? So here's the other thing. Could you countercharge this Reinhardt, right? The answer is you could, but you definitely shouldn't. Because the whole enemy team are there, they could ruin you. And you haven't. I like it. Azaria is way out of position here. So hopefully she backs up through. We should drop our barrier as well. Yeah. So there's no need to have the barrier out. There's no need to have the barrier out here. We can just chill. We can let it charge. We don't need the barrier with Fire Strike, but we've already got Earth Shatter, which generally Fire Strike is used for Earth Shatter. Now there is... what's this person saying? Oh, no. There's a combo you can do with the window with Batiste, right? Batiste drops his window and you do the Fire Strike for the window. It's just insane, right? It does double damage. It's just insane. That's a nice combo. I don't expect again to see that at gold level, so it doesn't really matter. View your Fire Strike as a way of charging your Earth Shatter. Yes, you can throw it into fights before everyone goes in. A bit of extra damage is great, right? But generally, see it as something... we're going to need to pause this because we're going into a bit of... Oh, no, actually, we should be okay. Let's see. Yeah. Great. Anna is playing really well. Oh! Oh, that was our Riptire. What's that there, Riptire? No, that's our Riptire. Whew. Okay, so are we gonna get these guys? We know they're behind there. Yeah, you know they're there. Don't shatter them. So this here is not something we shatter because we just kill them. They're so disconnected from their team. We literally kill these guys, right? Now, let's see what happens. Oh my lord. Let's slow it down. It's like dun 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 dun. Dun dun. He's gonna shatter. I know it. Oh, he's like dun 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 dun. Oh, no, he bottled it. No, Ryan, no. Maybe he should have shattered there. I don't know. That's the wrong button. I would have shattered. Even though I said no, I would have absolutely shattered those guys. I have your back. Ash, you're going to die. We still going? Oh, we're still going? What was that guy doing? I think he was trying to get a Riptire in your back line. The old Fire Strike the payload. You got to love it. Nice. So we're holding great here, right? This is awesome. All right, so let's talk about win conditions again, right? Let's just pause this. We're in a microcosm of the game. You're playing the Reinhardt. What is your win condition right now? Also, let's imagine we're just not even talking to our team, right? Let's just imagine it's us. We're just playing. We're thinking, right, what's our win condition? We're going to shatter them. How are we going to do that? We're not going to play overly aggressive. We're just going to chill by the payload. We want them to commit to us. We're not sure about their Reinhardt's ult charge. We would just say that maybe he's got it. We would expect him to have it. A better Ryan would expect him to have it. You expect him to have it, right? I don't even know what I'm saying. Just expect him to have it, right, at this point. So, like, okay, cool. So we're taking quite a bit of spam damage. He's coming in with... Okay, so they are going hard here. They've got a lot of win conditions on the table here. I mean, they've got every ultimate available. So they've grabbed... Oh, no, sorry, that's us. I apologize. We've grabbed... They've used Riptire, which is what confused me. We are nanoed and charging in. We're looking for a shatter. Okay, but that's not really going to get too much done. So the problem with this is we invested everything into Reinhardt that the enemy team was investing everything into. So it looks like we're still going to win because that's a great Riptire from our Junkrat killing their back line. But we put everything into fighting their Reinhardt there. We should have just bypassed him and just slammed their back line. Right? In fact, we'll go back. We'll go back because the slamming of the Rhine wasn't the play. So watch this as it plays out. We're about to see a bunch of ultimates get used, right? Zarya is wanting to grab at the choke. That's fine. As soon as she grabs, yeah, we charge, okay? We're also nanoed, right? Now, this is the decision. This is the problem in this play. Remember what I said. Reinhardt is definitely a character that can just win games, right? He's so good, Reinhardt is, but also can be very disheartening when your team are just not doing anything. But in this case, our team are playing really well. So, yeah, we're here. We've smashed this guy. He's going forward. He's got no intention of coming after us. And our immediate reaction is, no, we want you dead. But this guy's nanoed. We're not going to kill this guy. So we should just bypass him. We just slam Anna. We're like, we could literally just slam Anna and then just kill her. She's on the ground. We fire strike her. We smash her brains out. She's dead. We turn around. We go back into this. Suddenly, this tank has only got Mercy, right? We might even be able to get Mercy in all of this. So there's the shatter moment. Yeah, like... Where does this Riptire go? Yeah. So Riptire basically achieves what we were looking to do. And then we get taken out. But our team are like heavily winning this fight. So we should be okay. Which could be famous last words. But you see, just little things with Reinhardt. It's like little decision making. And I've been saying this quite a lot in OverAnalzyed recently. But just take your time, right? Don't just make crazy fast decisions. Because even though Overwatch is a fast game, right? And a lot of things happen. Just take a breath and think, right, I'm going to charge into the grab. I didn't kill their Reinhardt. He's nanoed. So, oh, look, there's their back line. Earth shatter them. Instead, it was, I'm charging them. Earth shatter this guy. And it's too much. It's too fast. It's too much. Okay. So, we need to be aware of where our team is here. And I think we're kind of a bit forward. Yeah. So, this is just a nightmare of spam. Yeah, that's unlucky. Yeah. So, we got outplayed by their Reinhardt. Now, this tends to happen at this phase of the map where you win one fight on Streets phase and you generally be able to just push straight through. It's very hard for the defending team to get back together. They had a lot of momentum, and what was going from there is they've got so much spam damage coming in. Your barrier is getting deleted super quick, which is a problem. Like, you could even say in this case, it might be nice if we had a Diva, but Zarya is also going to get a ton of charge playing against these guys, and it's probably super fun to play Zarya into this. Okay, we can kill this guy. Just get aggressive on him and kill him. Okay, great. Let's just go forward. We've almost got a shatter, but we don't really need to use it just yet. Just barrier. It's fine. Okay, just back it up. There's an Anna behind us. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. And there we go. That's all we need to do. That's a one fight, right? All we're going to do here now is play this corner. We literally do not need to do anything else but play this corner. We don't need to go forward. We don't need to do anything crazy. We've got Earth Shatter. We just chill, right? We be aware of ball because we don't want to get knocked off, okay? This is something that we need to control with an Earth Shatter, or we charge this, we do something to it. Let's see what you do. Great sleep. We could charge that now. No. Now, he's going to have Shatter now after this. Oh, he's close. Yeah, he's close to Shatter. Okay, good. This is really messy. Like, this is so unfortunate. I mean, you could have stopped this. You could have stopped this. So here, I mean, look at, why are we not? Look at this. We Earth Shatter this. It gets Ryan, it gets Anna, and then we just charge through. So imagine Shatter now. Bang, and then charge. And Bob's in their back line. That is a win condition. Reinhardt is a hero that can win games. He can just do something that wins a match, and that's what makes him so beautiful to play. And we didn't do that here. In fact, we just let them do what they wanted to do, and we didn't dictate the pace of the game. A very late Earth Shatter, which doesn't really do anything. We then get our... Anna uses Nano Boost on us. Now, probably just because she panicked as well, because, uh-oh, our Reinhardt's charging in like a crazy person, so I'm going to have to nano him. It was bad. Like, this is going to be difficult now. Like, our team really needs to back off and possibly try and regroup, but I don't even think we're going to... we should be able to contest. We set ourselves up for that. We literally said to him, hey, just charge us. Okay. So this is going to be a miracle if we hold this. So the game here is just to survive as long as you can. It's not so much get kills, it's just survive so your team can get back. And actually our team's doing okay. Really good nano there. This could be huge, actually. Oh, it's huge. I thought we'd lost this. We've won. Massive play off Anna. No. Okay, that was a massive play. So what I was going to say here, right, and in fact, Anna played like crazy. So look at this. We're literally 1 HP. Let's slow this down. Look at that. If only that rocket was a hit, we're dead. What are you doing, Farah? Why would she fire a rocket and then knock you back out of the blast radius of it? Okay, well, our Anna, actual God, saves us here. But when this fight was breaking out, and we were like one of the only people left on the payload, we should have been using our barrier more than just doing damage, because like we just need to survive, right? That's all we're trying to do. We're not going to get kills, really. We just need to survive. This is so clutch here. She gives you that, and then this charge, save. Oh, that is so close. So close. This is the thing, though. Like, it's about trying to minimize these amazing moments, because this is like, it's so on a knife edge. This game we could be now going forward, and they might beat us, right? They might get 4 points, and we might not even cap again. And it's just on this little thing, and I hate it when games come down to that. With better decisions throughout the entire match, we can just stop that from happening. And I assume this is the end of the game, unless there's some absolute miracle by their Reinhardt, which I doubt there's going to be. Oh, he's killed Lucio. No. Okay, awesome. All right. Victory. Love it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. That was actually really enjoyable overanalyzed. I always like doing Reinhardt. I think it has been a while since we've done Reinhardt, which is why a lot of you guys were requesting. But I want you guys to request other heroes as well. We've got every hero. Like, mainly we get a lot of Mercies. In fact, I'd say the most common we get is Genji, Mercy, Moira is very common. I'd say those are probably the 3 most common we get. That's not to say don't send them in. Keep sending them in. But let me know, guys, if you want to see a particular hero on Overanalyzed, and we can take a look at it for the next episode. And also, do check out the link to the website, which is for the new sort of show idea, Overwatch has Got Talent, which is like a highlight sort of montage thing where I'm sort of rating your plays. Your plays can be great. They can be terrible. It can be funny, whatever. It can be an actual YouTube video. It can be a replay you send in, but you have to send me the timestamps, which is fill in the form and it'll be totally fine. Could be a good idea for a show. All right, guys. I'll catch you lovely lot on the next video. Toodaloo. Oh, and yeah, keep washing your hands, you filthy gits.